Oh, okay, this is interesting. Rizla Pack. Rizla Pack. Let's watch this. We got Rizla Pack.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about
Hey,
it. Meet Base 44, a complete
hey, we
AI
got
creation
Rizla
platform
Pack in the house.
made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
Rizla
You
Pack.
can plan, customize, and expand in
Tupac's relationships.
He had for truth made me love him more.
How long did y'all?
Oh shit! The
It's about
girlies,
the
the
women who held a
girlies,
special place.
the girlies that Pac dated, huh? Let me see this. Yeah, I seen that, bro. But we got a video reaction right here. We've got a video reaction right here.
In his heart. Welcome to the Top Art Legends. Let's get started. Rapper Yolanda Yo-Yo Whitaker.
So this is one of the girls he dated. So this was before bro blew up. Because he didn't really make it until like early 90s. This was before 90s fully. Okay, one of Pac's things.
They first met in a recording studio in 1989. After crossing paths in different cities, Whitaker and Shakur became friends, and eventually their relationship turned romantic.
We were great friends on the road. We met each other early, 89, when Pac first came out here.
And we got evidence too, huh? All the girlies that dealt with Tupac came out to tell the story, man, you know. They're out there, they're out there.
And we dated, and Pac, you know, we became great friends, which later ended up in a relationship, which turned into a friendship.
Over time, their bond evolved to resemble that of siblings. Pac became like a brother to me. Nothing really happened.
After the relationship, what the hell? You just said that that you guys were. Didn't you just say they were dating, bro? Am I missing something? Or did it go from dating to friendship? Like what?
Said in regards to their breakup. We were just two people on the road who found each other, fell in love with each other. We spent many nights on the road
That's
together.
what I'm saying. How you become brothers after that, brothers and sister, bro? What kind of relationship was that then turned into a sisterly and brotherly like type friendship?
He wasn't perfect, nor was he trying to be. He wasn't afraid to talk about his community, about his parents, stuff that people don't want to hear about, stuff people don't want to talk about. People don't want to talk about their truth. That kind of love he had for truth made me love him more.
How long did y'all date?
Oh, goodness. It's all his life. I was his. I'm still his.
Still to this day.
To this day.
Damn.
Actress Jada Pinkett Smith.
They was just friends, bro. If anything, Jada Pinkett is the one who hasn't got over Tupac, bro. Let's keep it a band now. You know what I'm saying? I kind of already know what they're gonna say about Jada Pinkett. But it's like, yo, you gotta understand that she's the one who's still obsessing over Pac. You know what I'm saying? Out here embarrassing the legend, the one and only Will Smith, as we all know. Going through all these years, yeah, embarrassing the man. Making that man, the poor man, Will Smith, look crazy out here. With his legendary legacy, bro. You know what I mean? Jada Pinkett is the one who hasn't got over Pac, and they were just friends. So why is she here? This is a fact. This is more than a fact, because somehow she hasn't got over Tupac, and I get it if you're friends, but damn, you're married with kids, still talking about Pac. It's like, yo, relax, mama. Focus on your hobby. Focus on your hobby.
Right, almost ready.
What the f is that?
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You gotta be kidding me.
Pinkett Smith and Shakur first met in the 1980s while they were sophomores at the Baltimore School for the Arts in Maryland. They instantly connected and quickly became close friends.
We met at Baltimore School for the Arts. It was the first day, and he came over to me and introduced himself. And in high school, Pac was a little funny looking. Definitely from looking at him wasn't necessarily like the type of cat that I would even like deal with, you know. But as soon as
until bro glue up, it blew up, glue up. You know what I mean? It hit different when he made it, fam. It hit different when he made it, bro.
he approached me, he was like a magnet. It was like
Beat his puberty. You know what I mean? At some point in time, bro, you know how that goes. Once you beat puberty, bro, you know what I'm saying? You become a man. That's when the looks start to actually blossom. When, bro, especially when you become a rapper, you know what I'm saying? He had the looks blossoming, you know, the glow, the clout as a rapper, always on TV, dropping hits after hits, as we all know. You know what I'm saying? That's when it hit different, to the point that till this day, she still talks about Tupac. Even though she's married with kids and shit, embarrassing Will Smith. Crazy.
once you paid attention to him, he kind of sucked you in. And we hit it off from that moment on. He would tell me all the time, Jada, you're gonna be a star.
Damn, bro, he definitely glued the fuck up, bro. Damn. Definitely had the glow. Tupac had a big glow, man, cause damn, bro, this how he used to look before when he was younger. Bro, definitely had the crazy glow once he got older.
From that moment on, he would tell me all the time, Jada, you're gonna be a star. You know what I mean? I'm like, Pac, come on. He's like, you're gonna be a star. You got it. You just got it.
In a 2014 interview with Arsenio Hall, Jada also mentioned, Pac was probably one of the first male figures that I had in my life that saw the beauty and the talent and my intelligence separated from sex, she said.
See,
despite being true friends,
bro, change, bro. This is a big glow up, no glaze, but this is a big glow up. When you look at that pic from when you was young to now, to him there in his early 20s, what a glow up. Just imagine if he hit his 30s, early prime. Just imagine, bro, how much bigger and crazier his glow would have been. No glaze though, no glaze.
From sex, she said. Despite being true friends, rumors about their relationship remained a topic of discussion in the media for decades, even after Tupac's death in 1996. When we first met, I was a drug dealer, she shared during a 2017 interview on Sway's Sirius XM radio show, adding that their roles would one day reverse, and that as she was
coming out, something very bad happened to me. As I was coming out of the life, he was going more into the life. And I've been having kind of an existential crisis around Pac, because I was coming out, he was going in. You know, there was a point in which we met, and then we kind of were going our separate ways.
Shakur became a musician, actor, and rapper, while Pinkett Smith established herself as an actress and later the wife of Hollywood superstar Will Smith. For Will, Jada's friendship with Tupac was a challenging trial, as he revealed in his 2021 memoir, Will. He triggered the perception of my...
Very challenging till this day, very challenging. Poor Will been going through it with his wife, just constantly talking about Pac, man. I get it. Tupac, the GOAT, unforgettable legend that we'll always remember. But damn, woman, you have a whole husband and kids. Please slow down a little bit, man. It's like at this point in time, when you mention him so much, knowing that you're married with kids and shit, you got your husband, you got kids, and you keep talking about this man, Tupac, who was a close friend to you, more than once every year. It's like, yo, now you're just doing too much, lady. You're doing way too much, man.
Myself as a coward, Smith wrote.
So, embarrassing the hell out of that man, bro. Just embarrassing that man.
Wealth.
Poor Will, bro.
Fame.
I hated that I wasn't what he was in the world, and I suffered a raging jealousy. I wanted Jada to look at me like that. Will admitted that despite being in the same room as Tupac on...
That picture just wasn't it, bro. Who the fuck does the middle finger downwards, bro? Like, what? Come on now, bro. My brother's trying to defend you, bro. Tupac was definitely still till this day the GOAT. But damn, bro, like, really? Like, really? Really, bro? That big ass middle finger as well, bro. That shit doesn't help. Look at Tupac. Look how cool he is. No wonder why Jada still talks about Tupac till this day, bro. It was something about Tupac that Will just didn't have it. And in this pic right here shows it. Even the way Pac is throwing that middle finger looks cool. Look at the way he's posing, his face, the way he throwing the middle finger, just the way he's standing there. Hella cool aura. You know what I mean? No glaze, but bro, it just looks cool. It just looks hella cool. Will Smith, on the other hand, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith the GOAT, don't get me wrong. You know, in the acting scene and all that. But yeah, it's just something different about Tupac that Will just didn't have it. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. How can I explain? But I can see why. Maybe I can see why. Although I don't agree her constantly talking about Pac. I can see why.
Several occasions, he never spoke to him because, as he explained, the way Jada loved Pac rendered me incapable of being friends with him. I was too immature. Jada and Tupac's friendship had its ups and downs, but they loved each other deeply as true friends. Later, Jada revealed that they once kissed.
Girl, we got a
They did in the show. That was a real kiss, right? That surely was a real kiss. Yeah, you couldn't fake that. That shit was realer than real.
But both found it uncomfortable, which only strengthened their friendship.
I mean, you know, there was a time when I was like, just kiss me. Let's just see how this goes. And when I tell you it had to be the most disgusting kiss for
damn, bro.
Yo! Unfortunately, they began drifting apart as Tupac's life became harsher and more dangerous, while Jada's relationship with Will grew more serious. Another contributing factor, according to Jada and others, was that Tupac changed significantly after being released on bail from prison. In a 2017 interview, Jada shared,
"We were on two sides of the spectrum, and you know, Pac and I have always had very intense conversations, arguments, and you know, if we disagree with each other, we disagree hardcore." And we had a very hardcore disagreement. And
what was the disagreement? What was the thing that broke you guys up in terms of a friendship?
I just wasn't in agreement with the direction that he was taking, and I just told him that, you know, it was a destructive direction.
A scary direction.
A very scary direction, and he felt as though, you know, I had changed. I got Hollywood.
Still, Tupac never forgot about Jada, often writing poetry in her honor. One of his poems, Jada, includes the lines, "You are my heart in human form. You will never fully understand how deeply my heart feels for you." Although they were not on speaking terms before Tupac's death and had not reconciled, Jada shared in a 2015 interview with Howard Stern that Tupac knew how much she loved him.
I know he knew that, you know, because it wasn't the first time that we had a bad argument and had stopped speaking and all that. I mean, that was kind of a constant in our relationship. So I didn't really look at it as, you know, a reason to feel guilty, but it definitely taught me a lesson, which is life is too short. Do not let disagreements stand in between you and people that you love and care about.
I can tell you're really emotional about him. I mean, you're crying.
Yeah.
Actress Rosie Perez.
Little girl, don't cry because.
Oh! Why she look like Left Eye?
I think all gaming PCs are built the same.
Bro, get off my screen, damn, bro.
Think again. Most gaming rigs are mass produced. Ours are handcrafted. Every Vino.
Bro, nobody cares. Like, she looks like Left Eye a little bit.
Anniversary will always be.
Yeah, definitely. Tupac definitely had something with this girl. Did he have something with this girl? I mean, they worked together as far as I'm concerned, all right?
6.
Rosie Perez shared a close bond with Tupac after meeting him in the early 1990s. Although they were never romantically involved, they maintained a friendly and intimate connection. Rosie often accompanied Tupac to significant industry events, including the Soul Train Music Awards, where he served as her official date.
That I was supposed to go to the Soul Train Music Awards with this other guy in the music industry. Don't ask, we'll talk about it.
That was LL Cool J though, right? This is literally LL Cool J, bro. This other guy, what you mean though? Put some respect on LL Cool J, man. If she's talking about LL, this is literally LL Cool J, bro. Put some respect on that man's name, man. Come on now.
Afterwards.
Okay.
And he stood me up. He stood me
Oh!
up 15 minutes before we were supposed to leave.
WLL Cool J. Come on. No wonder why she don't want to mention the name.
And Tupac, we were friends, and he called me up and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, and he said, "Yo, forget that."
Right. Right.
That's
And he
crazy.
said, "Let's go up there. I'll be your date." I said, "What?" He goes, "He's gonna be so jealous with me and you and everything." I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Plus, I want you to hook me up with Madonna."
Oh!
Despite the lack of a romantic relationship, their friendship is remembered warmly.
See, this is what a lot of men don't do nowadays, bro. They don't be friend zoning this attractive woman like this. They don't be friend zoning these girls to get with the other girl that they're interested in. You know, it could be a dragon they could be dealing with, right? It could be a dragon, and that dragon, they're not gonna want to slay that dragon just so they can get straight to the princess. Because you know what they say, man, you gotta slay the dragon to get to the princess. But in this order, this wasn't even a dragon that Tupac was dealing with. This is a beautiful woman. You know, that's two princes right there. Rosa Perez, this woman right here, and Madonna. If anything, this girl is even more attractive than Madonna. Madonna just add more clout and more aura. But Rosa Perez? What? Bro, listen. Hold on. Rosa,
of a romantic
Rosa
relationship,
Perez?
their
Perez?
friendship is...
This woman right here, bro, in our prime, bro, you telling me this is not more attractive than Madonna, dog? Our Tupac gonna be like, nah, I want you to choose me to Madonna, fam. Bro literally skipped a princess to get to another princess. I'll give her that. I mean, it's Madonna. Madonna was pretty big in the 90s. I feel it. But damn, this was a baddie as well, fam. What you mean? Brother, you couldn't just, you know, hold on to this girl, bro? I get it. Madonna was big as hell. Or maybe it was just business. Maybe it was just business. Maybe he just wanted to get with Madonna for business, music, whatever the case may be, because she was hella big, you know? And I get it. But bro, you could have at least done something with this. Tupac friends on this? Hey, I'm not mad at it though. W Pac. Only real G's, real players can friend zone bodies like this, bro. Any guy out there who's firstly not gonna friend zone no bodies like this, bro. They're gonna find it hard to even let a girl like this go. I'm trying to tell you, bro. They're not gonna want to let a girl like that go. Hey, what's good, Goku-san? Goku and 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey man, how are you? I'm doing alright, bro. I'm okay. How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well today, bro. Welcome to the chatty chats. Yeah. So, bro, if you can friend zone bodies like this, bro, trust me, you're the top dog. You're the top dog, bro.
Is remembered warmly. Singer Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yeah. From TLC. R.I.P. Left Eye, man. Beautiful woman.
Met Tupac at an industry event in 1991 when both of their music careers were just beginning. They quickly became close friends and spent a lot of time together. Lisa admitted that she was immediately...
What's good, young cholesterol? How you doing, my bro? You good?
...attracted to Tupac, but he chose to keep their relationship platonic. Tupac once told her, "Never let me sleep with you, no matter what happens." Lisa respected his wishes, and although they maintained this boundary, there were feelings between them that went beyond friendship. Their bond often led to jealousy on both sides, and they sometimes hindered each other's interactions with others. However, when Lisa began dating Tupac's friend Andre Ricin, he stepped aside. After learning that Andre was abusive toward Lisa, Tupac intervened.
Did he pass the ball? He might have just passed the ball, man. That's something I would have done. If my friend is interested in that girl that we both might find attractive, I'll pass the ball, bro. It's cool. I'll pass the ball. Yeah, what's good, Goku-san? Goku and 1, 2, 3, 4. I responded to you, bro. You good? I'm doing alright, man. Thanks for asking. Do you fuck with meme rap? Meme rap? What's that? What, memes? Just memes about rap?
Intervened, rescuing her from Reason's home after a heated argument in which Lisa set the house on fire.
Whoa.
Later, when Tupac was released from prison, Lisa had already left Andre, and the two
Hold on a minute. What happened?
Andre
Why did she set the house on
began
fire?
dating Tupac's friend Andre Reason. He stepped
Oh, funny rap. Yeah. Fuck with it, bro.
aside. After learning that Andre was abusive toward Lisa, Tupac intervened, rescuing her from Reason's home after a heated argument in which Lisa set the house on fire.
Oh, shit.
Later, when Tupac was released from prison, Lisa had already left Andre, and the two rekindled their friendship. She was present in the studio when Tupac debuted the nearly finished Hit 'Em Up in 1996.
I got a chance to go to his house a few months before he passed on, and it was weird. It was a very weird experience because everything that was in my cabinets was in his cabinets, down to the seasonings in the kitchen, you know, the types of food that we ate, the pot set, the chairs that we sat in.
In that moment, Lisa felt that Tupac was her soulmate. According to Lisa's friend, the two even shared a bed that night, though their relationship remained platonic. Eventually, Lisa returned to Andre, and Tupac moved on with Kidada Jones. More about her later. This was the last time.
That was the last. I was about to say that. Yeah, that was the last girlfriend. Yeah.
Lisa and Tupac saw each other alive.
When Tupac...
Come on. Why they spamming with these stupid ads, bro?
Freedom.
Bro, I don't care about your ads, bro. Leave, bro. Damn, bro, I don't care, bro. Leave. Damn, bro.
Tupac passed, I realized there were a lot of selfish people in this world. That's what I realized. Everyone didn't want him to leave here for their own selfish reasons. You know, I was able to let go and say if he really wanted to stay here, he would have pulled through. But it was his choice and his decision, and obviously there's life after death. So I guess he decided to move on, and I'm 100% with any decision that he would have made, you know.
On April 25th, 2002, Lisa Left Eye Lopez was died in a car accident. Singer Madonna.
Oh, this is how he met Madonna through Rosie Perez. Why didn't they show Madonna after they mentioned Rosie Perez? So I don't get it. Like, we're going backwards. I thought this was like in order, but cool.
Tupac met Madonna through his close friend Rosie Perez.
Look at that. This is what I was saying, bro. I feel like she's badder, bro. Even though Tupac kind of used that to get with Madonna. Yo.
After attending the 1993 Soul Train Music Awards together as friends, Madonna expressed interest in Tupac,
Madonna was
and the rapper reportedly told Rosie, "Hook that up." This sparked a brief relationship between Madonna and Tupac in 1993. However, their relationship wasn't publicly confirmed until 2015, when Madonna revealed it during an interview with Howard Stern. She inadvertently mentioned their connection while discussing a tense appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman.
I don't know. I was in a weird mood that day.
You flirted with Letterman?
I was dating Tupac Shakur at the time, and the thing is, he like got me all riled up about life in general. So when I went on this show, I was feeling very gangster.
I didn't know you dated Tupac Shakur.
That was a surprise, yeah.
That's shocking to me. That's never been out there, I don't think.
In 2017, TMZ published a letter Tupac had written to Madonna from prison. In the letter, Tupac confirmed their relationship and explained the reasons for their breakup. For you to be seen with a black man...
Bro, our times have changed. They used to send letters through prison, right? In prison, right? Nowadays, they sneak in phones and send DMs on Instagram, bro. You see how times have changed, bro. You see how times... Back in the day, it was letters. Now you just sneak a phone there, send a DM, and you're good, brother. You're good, bro. Back then, it was letters, though. Times that changed for real, bro. Our times have changed, bro.
And wouldn't in any way jeopardize.
Hi, I followed you. FNF Gamer. I appreciate you, my bro. So much for the follow.
Your career. If anything, it would make you seem that much more open and exciting, he wrote. But for me, at least...
Wait, for you to be seen... What did he say?
in any way
Wait, for you
and
to be seen
explained
with
the
a black
reasons for their breakup. For you to be seen with a black man wouldn't in any way jeopardize your career. If anything, it would make you seem that much more open and exciting, he wrote. But for me, at least in my previous perception, I felt due to my image, I would be letting down half of the people who made me what I thought I was. Keisha Morris. Tupac met Keisha Morris in New York during the summer of 1994.
Keisha Morris?
When Keisha was a student at John Jay.
Okay, I was familiar with some of these girls that he dated before, but not this girl here. Who else? I wasn't familiar with some of the girls. Okay, we're learning something new. Hey, hip-hop history lesson in sesh, guys.
Yeah.
Learning something
College
new.
of Criminal Justice and working as a camp counselor. At the time, Tupac was dealing with ongoing legal troubles and court appearances.
Tupac and I met at a club in New York, and we spoke very briefly for about 5 minutes. And we
Bro glued the fuck up, blew up, made it happen, and got all the girls.
Nothing.
Nobody cares, man.
later on met about a month later, and he remembered who I was and remembered the conversation that we had, and he offered to take me out.
Later, Tupac was convicted and sentenced to 4.5 years in prison, of which he served 10 months. While incarcerated, the couple decided to marry. Morris recalled Tupac's reasoning for their decision. For him, it was more like, I don't want you saying you're my girlfriend. I want people to take you seriously and let them know that you're my wife. On October 12, 1995, Tupac was released on bail after his label posted $1.4 million for his release. However, just 5 months after he was freed, their marriage was annulled. Morris reflected on the split. Things were getting very different once he got bail, and I felt like I wasn't needed anymore.
So you got married in prison?
Yes.
What happened with that?
It didn't work. Not because of her or me or jail, it just wasn't the right thing to do at the time. I married her for the wrong reasons.
What were the reasons?
I cared about her, but I married her because I was in jail, I was alone, I didn't want to be alone. And
despite their breakup, Keisha and Tupac remained close friends. In a 1997 interview, Keisha stated, Tupac was the type of person that if he was through with you, that was it. But that wasn't the case with me. The day before Tupac was killed in Las Vegas, he traveled to New York and called Keisha, insisting she visit him at his hotel. Initially hesitant, Keisha questioned why he wanted to see her, reminding him that they were divorced. Tupac responded, "You will always be Mrs. Shakur." Keisha eventually agreed and went to his hotel. They spent the night talking and being together, a final moment of connection before his untimely death. Keisha continued, "No intimacy, nothing like that. It was just like, he just wanted to lay down, and he went to sleep. I got up in the morning. He was still sleeping when I left."
That's the first thing that he always said, Keisha, I'm not gonna live.
And he was with that girl, Kidada. What's her name? Kidada. He was already with that girl. Pac was really playing like that, bro. Pac was really playing like that, fam. Bro was with that girl. Got another one of his exes he married to come and link him at the hotel, even though nothing happened. I feel it. But he was with that girl though. He was dating some other girl, fam. And he told his ex to come through. Hey, that time was different, bro. Anais was a different time. People used to easily get married. Everything was cool after a breakup. You could just be friends with your ex. I feel like that thing was very normal. You know, nowadays, marriage is just a scary thing. Becoming friends with your ex is just a no deal breaker. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like times has changed for real. Back in the day, it was normal. Nowadays, it's just not a thing.
You know, past a certain time, or, you know, I know I'm gonna get shot up. He knew that. That was, you know, the one thing that he did know.
Jara Everett. Not much is known about the relationship between Jara Everett and Tupac, aside from the fact that it occurred in the mid-1990s. However, in her autobiography, Jump off the real truth. Everett confirmed that they did date, and she described Tupac as her favorite boyfriend. She stated, "I would have to say my favorite was Tupac. He was so down to earth, and he was a different person behind closed doors." She also revealed, "What people don't know about Tupac is that he was a wonderful person, and all that stuff in the public was not the real Tupac." Singer Faith Evans.
Faith Evans! Hey, yo! Faith Evans! Oh, hell no. Hell nah, bro. We're not about to disrespect the legend like this. Oh, hell nah, bro. Faith Evans. Why they included Faith Evans on this, bro? Wasn't Faith Evans with Biggie? Faith Evans was literally married to Biggie. They had kids and shit. And Tupac only took a pic with her, mentioned that he effed his wife on Hit 'Em Up. For them to include her on the list of the girls that he bagged? This is crazy. This is insane. Damn, bro. They didn't have to do Biggie like this. Why they included Faith Evans, bro? Come on now, bro. Pac is my favorite. Yeah, my favorite rapper between Biggie and Pac. I pick Pac every time. But damn, bro. Show some respect, bro. Damn, bro. Why you gonna do my man like this, bro? This was his rival wife at the time. This is crazy. This is crazy they included her.
The connection between Faith Evans, then the wife of Biggie Smalls, and Tupac began when Faith visited Tupac in the studio to collaborate on a track.
And it's a funny thing, I kind of realized how powerful Tupac and I was. You know what I'm saying? Because we two individual people, we waged a coastal beef. You know what I'm saying? One man against one man made a whole West Coast hate a whole East Coast and vice versa.
Bro, stop
Imagine
spamming,
being able to build
bro.
anything.
These ads are
For any
spamming
reason,
the hell
in
out of
any
my
style,
video today, bro.
At any scale. Just by thinking about it.
Just spamming this shit. Nobody cares, bro.
I went to the studio. I realized there were a bunch of death row people there. So in my mind, I started figuring it out right there, she said. I didn't really know what I was walking into. Had I known the things I know, I definitely wouldn't have done the song with him. I definitely wouldn't have gone in the studio to record anything that was related to death row at that time.
But
She
you knew they were
added this,
beefing, bro.
referring to her shelved collaboration with Tupac on the song Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. After that, Tupac released his single
Hard.
Hit 'Em Up, which included a direct message to Biggie.
That's what I was saying, bro. Fuck your wife.
Of course, Evans denied
This
all
is
of this.
crazy.
In her
This is
memoirs,
crazy.
she claimed that she went to Tupac's hotel to collect her payment after the studio session. But according to her, he demanded something else instead. "So you not trying to suck my dick?" she remembered
What
him
the
asking.
fuck?
"What?" I screamed. "What are you talking about?" She added. Tupac kept going. He was making no sense, cursing and yelling. He said something about Big and the East Coast. But I thought y'all were friends," I said. At this point, I could barely speak clearly because I was crying so hard.
What do you want to say about your relationship or lack thereof with Tupac Shakur?
Well, I don't really want to say. There's nothing to say. There was never a relationship between Tupac and me. None of it is true as far as me being involved with him. None of it is true.
So you're saying you were never
involved with Tupac.
Even though Evans denied that there was anything between them, some claimed otherwise. In one of his interviews, veteran West Coast rapper Spice One claimed the pair were buddies.
Bro, what happened? Why'd you get banned? It is what it is. Some man child just called Ozzy Osbourne self-promotion and banned me anyways. Why did he ban you? We're just reacting here, bro. You know, chilling, you know, vibing and shit, you know.
Faith, that was Pac's girl. That was not his girl, but that was, you know, that was him and her and Pac had something together. They was buddies.
Whoa!
You know, it's fucked up.
Bro, like, hey, man, hey, you gotta confirm what you gotta confirm. And I'm glad a lot of these Pac's brother are out here to confirm what this girl is obviously gonna deny. You know, just to keep that self-respect as a woman who was married to Biggie at the time, she's gonna deny for sleeping with Pac. You know, out of respect for Biggie's people, out of respect for anyone who was behind Biggie, because even Biggie's not here no more to listen to this. You know, so it's like she's gonna deny these things. Like at the end of the day, she's gonna, because this was during the time when she was with Biggie, you know, and then she's gonna come out and say, even though she linked up to Tupac, nothing happened. She's gonna, of course, deny those rumors, you know, which wasn't a rumor because Tupac confirmed it. Why would Tupac lie about that on a song? Why would he lie about that, fam? You know, and then here's my man. He literally just said that they were fuck buddies, bro. One of Pac's men. You know what I'm saying? So there's Tupac got people out here to confirm the shit, because they're all around him. They saw it. They witnessed it. He's one of the witnesses. He just confirmed they were fuck buddies. And I'll go back again for you guys to listen to what he said. Bro literally just confirmed that.
But that was, you know, that was him and her and Pac had something together. They was fuck buddies. You know,
bro. Girls will always deny it, bro.
It's up to say this, but
it is what it is. Just say it. Go keep it real. That's
Heather
it.
Hunter. Tupac invited Heather Hunter, an adult film
that was
star,
a cutie,
to appear in his
Tupac had great tasty woman, man.
Music video for How Do You Want It? Initially, she hesitated to accept the offer, but Tupac eventually inspired her to return to Los Angeles after the video shoot. It was amazing. He was a really close and dear person to me. Just like anybody I hold close and dear, I respect him, she elaborated in a later interview.
Bro, stop spamming my shit,
Creating
bro.
content taking
Fuck.
too long. Use ZimWorsh's content toolkit.
Bro, nobody cares, bro. Why are we
getting
getting so many adverts today, bro? Why are we getting so many ads today? So much spamming the hell
When
out
she
of the
returned,
video, bro.
they developed a genuine spiritual friendship. It was everything, she recalled. I think 3 or 4 months later, he passed away. Kidada Jones.
Yeah, that's it. That's the last one.
Tupac and Kidada Jones first met in 1990.
So the last girlfriend he had, it was the video where Ozzy Osbourne was. Bro, I don't even know who these people are. Who's Ozzy? Who's Yamaha? Yamaha is, okay, that's the make of a car. Okay, fair enough, bro. I don't even know what this video is about. Fair enough, man.
95 at a club shortly before his legal trial. At the time, Jones didn't speak to the rapper because he had previously criticized her father, Quincy Jones, for marrying her white mother, Peggy Lipton.
Kidada Jones, right? I'm Tupac.
I know who the hell you are. I'm surprised you're calling me by my name.
What are you talking about?
Quincy Jones? You don't remember the magazine article?
During their second meeting, Shakur apologized, and she gave him her phone number.
I was at a club one night in New York, and he thought I was Rashida. Tupac did, and he came up to me, and he was apologizing about the article that he wrote about my parents. And, you know, inside I'm just like, oh my God, he is so cute.
By their third encounter, Shakur was reportedly already head over heels for her. I love her, Shakur told his mom, Afeni, at the time. She's going to be my wife. She's having my children. When their relationship began, Shakur was still officially married to Keisha Morris. However, after his release from prison, his marriage to Keisha was annulled, and he and Kidada moved into his house in Calabasas, California. Tupac was the love of my life, Jones wrote in her father's 2001 autobiography. Unfortunately, their relationship was tragically cut short. He and I lived together for 4 months, and then he was murdered in Las Vegas in 1996. It was the most horrible thing that ever happened to me. Kidada shared that her last conversation with Tupac took place while he was lying on the hospital bed.
when I heard that he got shot, and I called my mom to tell her. She got on a plane from New York immediately. I called my dad. I told him what was going on. He didn't think he was gonna die. He was just like, can't come, you know. My love is with you, can't come.
In the hospital, she said to Tupac, "Do you know I love you? Do you know we all love you?" Tupac nodded in response before slipping into a coma and passing away.
Damn, that's deep.
Lord, I love so many kids and shed so many tears.
Damn, bro, that's deep. That's deep. That's how the legend passed. I feel it, bro. That shit hit different, bro. Oh, bro. That's how the goal passed. I knew how he passed. Obviously, you got shot in Las Vegas, but damn. Like, the last words to his girlfriend, bro. Like, last thing he heard from his girlfriend. And the last reaction he had to what his girlfriend said, bro. Yeah, that shit deep. That one hit different, actually. That one actually hit. That one actually hit in the feels. I ain't gonna lie, though. Damn.